Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Hiya as in higher vibrations. Yes, let's raise those vibrations up. This is a special reading for those of you born on the 411, April 11th. Okay, if you were guided here and Aries is in your sign, maybe your birthday was yesterday and you've already saw that reading and you're brought here to watch this reading, by all means, please watch, and there may just be some support, affirmation, or guidance that you find in this reading as well. There are approximately 367,000 people born every day. That's a lot of people. So although this is for April 11th birthdays, this is definitely also general reading because there are so many people that are born on this day. The energy is ever present. It is timeless. So every year you may want to rewatch this video. This may be something, hold energy or a type of just something for you that is important for you to refresh, to stick into your mind, to help retrain your brain from the programmed way that it may be in that you've been trying to work with, okay? So the way that this works is this is your birthday candle, and I will blow it out at the end of the session for you. So be thinking of your wish or your dream that you would like to come true. And here is from Spirit your cupcake, and it is blue. Someone has blue eyes. If you have blue eyes, you're being asked to wear the color red today. If you don't have blue eyes, then you're asked to wear the color blue today. Or maybe perhaps hold, instead of wearing that, if you don't want to wear either of those colors, you can embrace a blue or a red stone. Red jasper is a wonderful stone to consider, especially if you are wanting to be grounded more and you can't really walk outside, place your feet on the ground and just connect with Mother Earth, or you don't want to, you're being asked to grab a grounding stone, and blue is for your throat. So if you're having something going on with your throat, then that would be important for you to grab a blue stone. Lapis lazuli is a good one. Sodalite, kyanite. Kyanite's real flaky and gentle. You got to be very careful with it. So you would want to have it either tumbled as versus raw, or lapis lazuli like this one is tumbled here. All of those will lapis lazuli. I always forget the li part on the end of that, lazuli. So what we're going to do is right now I'm going to pause and allow you to call in any of your spirit guides or ancestors in this space. Archangel Michael is protecting it so that only high vibration energies are welcome, okay? That is the only one that I've called on except for Source for guidance on you today. And the idea is to give you just your birthday message. This is a gift. It's a gift from Spirit. And to let you know, affirm some things for you as far as your day, maybe the rest of the week, next week, the month, perhaps even a message that's going to come to you later in this year, okay? And I'm being guided right now to grab my rainbow unicorn. And so this is also telling me that Archangel Mary is present with us for some healing, okay? So there's some healing work that's coming to you that you've asked for some assistance with. And we're just going to place this unicorn. Maybe you just recently had a dream about a unicorn. There was a unicorn in your dream. Also, I have left out the smoky quartz, which is excellent for any sort of pain, physical pain that you're having. Place this on that part of your body. Lay down and place it on this part of your body to kind of help ease the pain. It will extract the pain from your body in wondrous ways. This doesn't mean to replace this by a doctor. If you need medical attention, please see a doctor. But smoky quartz, it's like a regular quartz, but it adds an extra layer of love as far as support. It can help ground you, but at the same time, during meditation, enhance your abilities. It also, if you are working with scrying, as I am, I'm doing scrying videos now as well because I'm being guided to do so, and they're carry channeled messages as well. this also helps enhance your scrying if you so want to do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel number for you. If there's an intention you'd like to set, you may do so at this time. This angel number, maybe perhaps you've been seeing the same number for a while, or the same number keeps popping up for you. Aries, the things that we know about you is that you are a leader. You're very confident. You know how to speak and communicate to others. Oh, look at that. We've got one card here. I'm going to have to flip that over. There we go. We had a little, so there's maybe some mix-up for you that you're dealing with right now. That could be something flipped over, flipped around. Not sure. Trying to just roll with the flow here. So you're very driven. You are the first sign in the zodiac. So one is also of the self. Being from Mars. Look at this. One. Look. 111. Intuition. This is perfect. Intuition. Have you been seeing ones a lot? Ones are of the self, as I was just saying. And you're in the first house of Mars, which is the first planet. You're ruled by Mars. Mars is about physical energy. It's about temperament. If you've been feeling frustrated, or if you've been feeling good-natured, intelligent, focusing on your anger, how you handle anger, your sexuality, making sure that you're not having any guilt or shame around any of those areas. Okay, so it might be, I'm being guided to ask that you write down those words and then define them to you. What do they mean to you specifically? Okay, so have you been seeing 111? I feel like 411, I remember back in the day, it used to be like, what's the 411? Like, what's the scoop? What's the deal? 411 used to be like an emergency call too, not just 911, but 411 was like help, as in like your friends help that you needed, not specifically an emergency situation, but it felt like an emergency, maybe like a breakup, or your car broke down, you needed someone to rescue you. And so what's the 411? They're like, what's the scoop? What's going on in your world? I feel like that is relative for some reason right now. And 11s are master numbers. I'm being guided also to share with you. So this is intuition. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. So this is important for you to realize when strangers or when friends that you haven't spoke to in a while, or resources of something coming to you that's a gift. Maybe you're driving down the road and you see that someone's throwing out something that you've been looking for. That's all a message for you, and it's all for your path and your intuition of what what is needed to do right now. And maybe that's something that you've never even done before, that you've felt, that you've had feelings of guilt or shame about, or like, why would I do that? Or that it's gross, or that you can't do that because you've always been told you don't do something like that. But you're being guided to actually follow your intuition and your gut more so. And by watching this reading, that also shows that you are wanting to do so. Okay, so that is another affirmation. This is a resource for you at this time to help you on your spiritual journey, path, awakening, the place and the time of where you're at right now. Okay, trust, happiness, and new opportunities are at hand. So they're very close to you right now. They're really right at your hand's reach. So that's very close. Trust in the process. Okay, the key words to think about when you're thinking about the intuition and guidance, and when you see 111 or ones or 11s or all three together: moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. What does moderation mean to you? Patience, flow, clarity. How does joy feel inside for you? What does joy feel like to you? Movement. What is your movement right now in your life? It's your birthday. You know, what kind of movement are you doing? I actually do daily readings with this deck, and they're short videos. If you'd like to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and follow me daily for these, in case you're starting to just starting to just now learn that you've been seeing the same number over and over again. You're raising your awareness to your surroundings, to your own self, and it's gaining wisdom and insight on what the messages really are meant to be for you from your ancestors, from spirit guides, from source, all of these questions that you've had. So this is the Grateful Dead deck. I intend on pulling out one card. We will see if we get one or two cards. If you have something that you would like to really set an intention toward, I think I said that at the beginning, it is important for you to already have done that. You want to do that now. Here we have our card, and it is the Two of Bolts, which is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. And here you are looking up at the clouds, overseeing all of what you've, not only what you are working toward or creating. This may be a journey or path or expansion of your mind, expansion of what you do with the world. In the regular Two of Wands, it's you looking over your town, your city, over what you have created as a leader, you being a leader. This is perfect for you, Aries. You are a leader. We stated that in the beginning. This is also a fire card. This is one of the wands are part of your fire, your essence, your passion. You're passionate about leading people and about helping them in a way that, you know, you're guiding them. And even though this may be a path that they really felt already, they needed you to be that first their eyes for a moment, briefly. And I say eyes, and look, this is like the world with wings, and there's serpent heads coming out of both sides. That gave me a Medusa feeling. And it also gives me a feeling that this is the year of the snake. This is an affirmation that it's happening for you right now at this moment. This is happening for you. Did you just gain maybe a promotion at your job and now you're the leader? That is for someone out there. Are you satisfied with where you're at in your life? Are you able to acknowledge your blessings? Because here it looks as though you are. This looks like you are kind of like going over a review of what you've created, your own creation here on earth, and you're looking up to see, you know, how you feel. Perhaps you've just gained some new insight on how to move forward with your life, how to move forward with this life. What does it look like for you? Are you pleased and satisfied, or do you seek more? Are you looking up because you're looking for answers on how you can improve something there? And it could also imply you're at a crossroads here. You're at a crossroads of wondering which way to go. Yeah, there's a sense of a yearning that I do get from this card. Because it's like you're pleased. Someone's pleased with what they've created. At the same time, they're wanting more. They're seeking more, and that's why they're looking up. They're looking up for guidance. And you're looking up at the universe to guide you. And this is really just, it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone and break free. The song for this card is Lost Sailor. Lost Sailor. So I do recommend you listen to that Grateful Dead song, Lost Sailor, and while looking at this card to see what other feelings may come. And also I'll hold it up for you to look at it. because this is a way for you to enhance your intuition, your inner gut, and inner wisdom. Allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. How you're breathing, if you're breathing slow, if you weren't really breathing and you didn't realize it and wasn't aware, if your heart is beating fast or normal, if you feel any tingly sensations around your body, if you immediately thought of someone else or your own journey, maybe of a moment before or where you're at now. And I also feel that this is a message for someone that spirit is actually handing you the world and waiting for you to take it. But you have to overcome your fear and be in the unknown. Step into the unknown. Break out of your comfort zone in order to move further. The ones that want to enhance. If you ask yourself, are you satisfied with what you've created? And you are, then there's no need for that. Then you just sit back and enjoy your beautiful birthday celebration, celebrating your trip around the sun. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and I am pulling from the Buddha Wisdom deck here, an oracle card. If this was brought about for you, let me know in the comments below. There's something about wearing auburn or red, because both of these look very similar, the colors, and I don't always use both. So there's a reason why they were chosen today. Maybe someone here is in San Francisco. Okay, so we have the number 36. That could be significant for you. 36, which comes to a number 9, and that is this year's number, which is also all about overcoming. Like, you're almost to a 10. You've almost reached the end of a cycle, but you're not quite there yet. So you could have a mixed emotions that you're feeling at this time. Okay, and this is Padampa Senge. Apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly. I'm going to allow you to, again, to look and see you here on top of this lotus flower, the inner peace, floating, almost as if you're dancing, while sitting. There's a tiger underneath of you, or on you, tiger skin, which is bringing up the strength card in my mind's eye. So you have a great deal of strength. The cremation ground-dwelling tantric master. Be courageous. Anything life gives can be an inspiration. Anything life gives can be an inspiration. And you're being asked to really remember this and know this, because of the fear that somebody out there has about moving forward. You really want to move forward, but you're just blocked because you're afraid of making that change, and because it's unknown, you're unsure how the outcome will be. And you're really being asked to do that. I'm going to look and see. Does 36 mean something to you? Who's 36 years old? I immediately turned right to this card in the book. So this is about a wild person, okay, who disregarded social convention and behaved outlandishly. There's a concept in Buddhism of startling a student into a state of enlightenment. So there's an answer. Startling a student into the state of enlightenment. So almost in placing, the fear is meant to be there. What are you going to do with your fear is the question. How are you going to manage your fear? I just did a scrying session video, and it was about your flame, your passion. What does your flame look like? You may want to check that video out as well. So this person was a traveler. They traveled. They were an instrument to help spread Buddhism throughout Tibet. perhaps that goes hand in hand with what if you've created this town, this city, this place, and you're thinking of leaving and going on a journey, that's what you're leaving behind. Are you able to do that? So again, this is also bringing up attachments right now. Tantra, do you work with Tantra? A tantric can be a musician, wife, or anyone. Once initiated into tantric practice, everything and everyone in life is suddenly ignited to become the fuel for your growth. Okay, you're being guided to actually do some tantra exercises. It's a faster route to enlightenment, but more difficult. And the example is you can climb a mountain. To climb a mountain, you can stroll slowly and comfortably up a 700-mile plateau, or you can decide to take up rock climbing, gear up at your local outdoor store, and climb up the 100-mile face of the mountain. So that's the idea. It's kind of like, do you want to do it the easy way or the hard way? And actually, there's also another way that is a downloaded message I'm receiving, which is your own way. Easy way, hard way. It's all about time. How much time do you want to spend being enlightened to get enlightened? Do you feel enlightened right now? Have you ever felt enlightened? These are all things to ask yourself. Definitely journal about, do you feel enlightened? And I'm getting a sense that for someone out there, by grabbing the unicorn here with the rainbow of colors, this is about reaching your pure essence, the magical state of being for you. Because for so long, this journey has been about you and something else, either you and your partner, you and a partnership like with business, or you and your creation of an entire town or city, your job, career, you and something. And this is asking you to go to yourself. And because there's something within yourself that needs healing, but you've never even really known that. Maybe deep, deep down you've known it, but you've always felt like you can get by. And you can get by. And suddenly my throat feels a little scratchy. Like it had a hint of irritation there for a moment. So somebody doesn't even want to speak of this, of what it is for them. The cremation ground-dwelling tantric master is interesting to me because this feels like a rebirth. You're going to go through a rebirth phase, and you are rebirthing. This is your birthday. I mean, that you're at a different place this year than you were last year, right? Even if you have the same job or the same partner, you're still not the same as you were last year. Think about that. Think about how far you've come. How far you've come. Don't dwell. You don't want to dwell in the past, but to reflect to where you were a year ago to where you are now, it's probably quite transformational. Definitely. And that's actually a message for all of you. How's your breathing? Are you breathing? Are you having respiratory issues? Somebody's having respiratory issues. And someone's in the hospital on their birthday. And I am sending you high vibration energy. And doctor, surgeon, you, everyone around you, your entire team that's helping you with your breathing treatments, all of them support at this time. If there's anything that anyone would like for me to meditate upon, please put that in the comments below. I'm also a Reiki practitioner. I can send some long distance healing energy to you, your loved ones, to encourage some healing. Your healing comes in various ways. Yeah, it all comes in various ways for us. And we're going to pull an archangel animal for you. Guided to pull an animal for you. Let's see what we've got. We have the rabbit. Recognize your significance. Archangel Gabriel. Call upon Archangel Gabriel. Look, there's a unicorn right there. Archangel Gabriel is about strength. And there's a rainbow. Are you feeling like a rabbit? You feeling like a rabbit right now? So in one instance, rabbits are in a fearful state. In one instance, rabbits can give that fear of, kind of like that, the chicken of, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, the sky is falling mentality, because rabbits are small and at any time they could be swooped up by a bird. An eagle could come down and pick them up and eat them, and they're gone. So you could constantly be in a state of fear at this time. And you're being asked to call upon Archangel Gabriel for strength to break that blockage up inside of you and actually embrace the spirit, the true essence spirit of the rabbit, of actively listening. So you are some of you are getting the ringing in the ears, and it's not the doctors. There's nothing that the doctors can say about it, because it's something that is an ascension process, and that is spirit trying to reach you through your ears. If you get the ringing in the ear on your left or your right ear, maybe perhaps you get a different, like a voice or something. If you've been checked out and everything's clear, this could be another way that you're trying to gain a clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience. I think clairaudience is the one with your ears, where it affects your ears. There's ear chakras. So within your ears, it's like a cave, and cave of sounds. Sounds are frequency. That's what created the whole world. Om, O-M. Om is the sound and the birth of the universe. So it may be good for you to also do some mantras, to repeat some mantras for yourself. There's a heart balance here, and this is your higher heart, being full of rainbows and beauty and happiness. Yes, rabbits spread purity, clarity, and joy wherever they go, because they carry sacred geometrical wisdom in their auras. And the angels sing harmonics over them. So that could be what you hear in your ear. Make sure, they really want you to watch your thoughts and actions. Make sure that they are pure, light, and loving. Speak, hum, or sing with the intention of being in harmony with the song of the earth. Unicorns love pure, innocent beings, and if you hold or think about a rabbit, a glorious unicorn will shower light and blessings over you. Isn't that phenomenal? So in the beginning, when I first pulled this card, I had wanted, like a distracted cat, I forgot, I wanted to read this to you, the 111. So I want to read this real quick to you. An energetic gateway has opened for you, rapidly manifesting your thoughts into reality. Choose your thoughts wisely at this time, ensuring that they match your desires. Don't put any energy into thinking about fears at all, lest you manifest them. Okay, so that goes really hand in hand with your reading today. And now it is time for us to blow out your candle. So if you'd like to make a wish, go ahead and think of that now. On the count of 3, I'm going to blow this out for you. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may all your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.